Why do some people fall apart over a rude comment, while others walk through chaos like it's just background noise? It's not because they don't feel. It's because they trained their mind not to react. You ever been cut off in traffic and it ruined your whole day? That's your ancient brain talking. It sees threat where there's just inconvenience. Mental strength isn't about pretending nothing hurts. It's about becoming someone who doesn't collapse every time something doesn't go your way. You weren't born weak. You were just never taught how to build the kind of mindset that doesn't flinch. That changes now. Here's the shift. Stop thinking hard means wrong. Everyone's chasing comfort like it's the goal. It's not. Comfort is the trap. You grow in resistance. You grow when your back is against the wall and you show up anyway. Think about it. When did you grow the most? Probably during a breakup, a failure, a setback. Mentally strong people don't see obstacles as punishment. They see them as preparation. The moment you stop running from discomfort is the moment you stop being fragile. Your mind is a muscle, and like any muscle, it gets stronger through reps. Every time you face something uncomfortable and don't run, that's a rep. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, rep. You don't need some big, dramatic transformation. You need tiny moments of discipline stacked daily. Take a cold shower. Say no to something easy. Don't hit snooze. These aren't random habits, they're your mental gym. And the stronger your discipline, the quieter your excuses become. Want to build a stronger mind? Start by subtracting. Stop complaining, it's just rehearsing weakness out loud. Stop waiting for motivation, it's unreliable at best. And stop looking for comfort in every direction. That's not self-care. That's avoidance. Growth lives in discomfort. You don't get stronger avoiding hard things. You get stronger doing them anyway. Self-discipline doesn't make your life harder. It makes your mind harder to break. And that's what scares people. They don't know what to do with someone who doesn't flinch. You won't always feel like it. And that's not a flaw in you, that's the design. Motivation fades. Feelings shift. But choice is always available. You ever laid in bed, staring at the ceiling, knowing you should get up but didn't? That moment is the fork in the road. Mentally strong people choose action over emotion. They don't wait to feel ready. They train themselves to move, especially when they don't. Because the moment you stop negotiating with your feelings, you start building real power. You don't have to stop feeling, but you do need to stop reacting. Someone insults you, pause. You feel triggered, pause. That 1 second delay, that's everything. That's the moment where your life shifts from chaos to control. Emotions aren't the enemy there. Data, but how you respond. That's the code. You ever wish you could take a moment back? That's the proof. Train the pause. That's where you stop bleeding energy. That's where you start leading yourself. Let's be honest. Comfort is everywhere. One click and you're distracted. One excuse and you're off the hook. And the worst part, the world will tell you that's okay. That you're just tired. That you should take a break. But here's the truth. That voice isn't trying to help you, it's trying to keep you small. Mental strength means saying no when everything around you says relax. Not because you're trying to prove anything, but because you know what happens if you don't. You stay stuck, and stuck is just another word for mentally untrained. Think of discipline like a love language. You're not punishing yourself when you show up. You're honoring your potential. You say you want transformation, goals, success. But do your actions respect your future self? Every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you tell yourself, you don't matter enough today. That's not self-care, that's sabotage. Discipline is how you show yourself you mean business. Not when it's easy, not when it's fun, but especially when no one's watching. That's self-respect in motion. Failure only ruins you when you decide it defines you. You fell, good, that's data. That's feedback. But what you do next, that's who you are. You ever mess something up and think, that's it, I'm not cut out for this. That's your fear talking. That's your ego trying to protect you. But mentally strong people, they fail forward. They take the hit, study the damage, and come back sharper. Failure isn't the end. Quitting is. Everything else is just part of the process. Read that again. No one is coming, not to push you, not to carry your load. It's on you now. And that's not depressing, that's empowering. Because if it's on you, then you control how far you go. You're not stuck. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're just waiting for someone to give you permission. So here it is. You're allowed to level up, but only if you decide that average is no longer an option. Your attention is the new currency, and everyone's trying to spend it for you: notifications, opinions, drama, comparison. But here's the truth. You can't build a powerful mind in a noisy room. Focus is your weapon. And you need to protect it like your future depends on it, because it does. You ever sat down to work, then lost an hour scrolling through people who don't even know you exist? That's not just a break. That's a theft. Guard your mind. Cut the noise. Make space for the version of you that's actually going somewhere. Here's the deal. You're going to feel pain either way. The pain of regret later. Skipping the workout feels good until the mirror talks back. Sleeping in feels right until your goals start slipping. Telling yourself just this once adds up until it's a pattern. Mentally strong people choose short-term discomfort to avoid long-term disappointment. They think in weeks, months, years, because they know one hard choice today can save you from 100 easy regrets tomorrow. Real strength isn't noisy. It's not the person yelling the most, flexing the hardest, or chasing attention. It's the one who keeps showing up quietly. The one who holds their boundaries without explaining. The one who doesn't react, doesn't beg, doesn't prove. You ever met someone whose calm felt unshakable? That's what scares people, because they can't manipulate what they can't trigger, and that's what makes you dangerous. There's a battle going on every day inside your own mind. One side wants comfort, distraction, validation. The other wants discipline, silence, growth, and every decision you make feeds one or the other. You think it's just about skipping a workout or snoozing the alarm. It's not. It's about training your identity. Each choice is a vote. Who are you voting for today? A strong mind builds a strong body. A strong mind builds boundaries. A strong mind doesn't fold under pressure. It adapts, adjusts, advances. Your mental habits shape your emotional life, your career, your relationships. So stop calling it just mindset. It's the foundation of everything. Train it like it's sacred because it is. Your future depends on how strong you become when no one's watching. There's peace in becoming unshakable. Not because life gets easier, but because you get harder to break. When you no longer need approval. When you no longer flinch under pressure. When your mind is stronger than your mood. That's when everything changes. You don't chase strength. You become it. And the world starts reacting to you.